Hi everyone, this is Sushma, Java trainer. So last video we have seen what are the security problems we are having and how we have overcome that problems by using Java technology. But in this video, I would like to discuss what are Java features. So how many features we are having in Java. So let us see one by one what are the Java features we are having. Java features. So the first feature is nothing but Java is a simple language. What is the first feature we are having? Java is a simple language. So how many features we are having in Java? I told you how many features? There are 11 features. There are 11 features. Let us discuss one by one. So first one is Java is very simple language. But don't think that Java is a very simple language. Why? Because here the syntaxes will be very difficult, and it is very difficult to understand. Okay. So then, ma'am, why you are saying that Java is a simple language? The first point is nothing but Java resembles C and C++ as the same syntax is followed is followed in Java. Why? Because see here, here Java resembles C and C++ as the same syntax. See, for suppose if you are taking control structures concept, if you are taking any strings concept, or if you are taking any arrays concept, the same syntax will be used in C, C++, and again in Java. No need to develop a separate syntaxes in Java, right? So that is the reason it is a very simple language. And second one is nothing but difficult difficult concepts of C and C++. Difficult concepts of C and C++ have been eliminated in Java. For example, so which concept is eliminated in Java? Pointers. So let us see here. Pointers or not there in Java. Pointers are not there in Java. So you have a one question in interview. You are saying that pointers are not there in Java. So why pointers are eliminated in Java? This is the question they will ask you. So interview question. Why pointers are removed in Java? Why pointers are removed in Java? The first point is nothing but pointers lead confusion to the programmer. Pointers lead confusion to the programmer. Why? Because see, what is the definition of a pointer? It stores the address of another variable. So if it is a single variable, you can easily understand. But if you are having 3 or 4 variables, you need to store this 4 variables address in another 4 pointer variables. So then you will get some confusion. Which value is stored in which address, right? So that is the reason pointers lead confusion to the programmer. And pointers crash a program easily. Why? Because see, when you get any error in a pointers concept, it is very difficult to identify that error. So that is the reason pointers crash a program easily. And next, pointers or security thread to the data. Why? Because you see here, security thread means what? It should not provide any security for Java programs. So that is nothing but why why pointers are removed in Java. Second feature is nothing but, what is the second feature we are having? It is nothing but object oriented programming. Java is an object oriented programming. Why we are calling Java is a object oriented programming? Let us see. So we can call any language, as object oriented language, object oriented language when it has five features. So let us see what are the five features we are having here. So the first one is nothing but classes and objects, classes and objects, and the second one is nothing but encapsulation, and the third one is nothing but abstraction, fourth one is nothing but inheritance, and fifth one is nothing but polymorphism. Polymorphism. So these are the five features if you are calling any programming language as object oriented language. So next, third point. What is the third point you are having? Distributed. What we are having? Java is an distributed language. So why we are calling Java is an distributed language? So let us see some points regarding to that. Distributing is nothing but whatever the data you are having, the data will be forwarded from one place to another place by using a network. So by using network, you are sending the data from one place to another place. So that is nothing but charting, right? So a network represents interconnection of computers, on a network, on a network. Some other computers send data, while some other computers receive data, so that is nothing but a distributed. For example, see here guys, I am the person, I was forwarded some data to the my friend, so I am the sender. The person who received my message, they can be called it as a receiver. So let us see the second point. So the computer which sends data is called server. The computer which sends data is called server. The computer which receives data is called client. Okay, and the computer which receives which receives the data is called client. What we are going to call it as an client. So like that you can develop client and server applications by using Java technology. Client and server applications, that is nothing but charting programs. Okay, now I would like to tell third point. Using Java, we can write programs. Using Java, we can write programs which run on a server and client machines. So so Java is called distributed technology. Distributed technology. So that is nothing but what we are going to call it as an Java is called it as an distributed technology. What is the fourth one we are having? Fourth one is nothing but robust. What is the meaning of robust? Robust is nothing but a strong language. What we are calling it as an Java is a very strong language. So why we are calling Java is a robust? So let us see. Java programs or robust. Java programs are robust. So that is nothing but strong. So they will not crash program easily. They will not crash the program easily of two reasons. Of two reasons. So what are the reasons we are having? So let us see. Actually, the first reason is nothing but exception handling. The first reason is nothing but exception handling. Why? Because the C in C and C++ we are getting the runtime errors. These runtime errors cannot be modified in C and C++. Okay, but in Java, runtime errors can be rectified by using exception handling. So what is the meaning of exception? Exception is nothing but a runtime error. So that is the first point. See here, even. See here, even if there is an error, even if there is an error in a Java program, it is possible. It is possible to handle it. It is possible to handle it. So this is called exception handling. What we are going to call it as exception handling. So that is nothing but exception handling. What is the second reason? Second reason is nothing but here memory. Here memory is allocated and deallocated by JVM. So we are not the responsibility persons to allocate any memory to a Java program. So JVM will allocate or deallocate memory to a Java program. So that is the reason we are calling Java is a robust language. Fifth one is nothing but secure. Java is a secure language. So why we are calling Java is a very secure language? So in previous video, I already discussed what are the security problems we are having and how we can overcome that security problems by using Java technologies. So let us see here security problems like eavesdropping, tampering, impersonation, and virus. These are the problems which are removed by using encryption, decryption technologies, digital signatures, and dot class file which are developed by using Java. So can be eliminated using Java. Can be eliminated using Java. Thus, Java programs are useful. Thus, Java programs are useful in construction highly secure systems. So next, sixth one is nothing but system independent language. System independent language. Why we are calling Java is a system independent language? Already we people know that. In previous video also I have discussed about this. System independent means it does not depend on any operating system with any processor. So let us see here Java bytecode. Bytecode is nothing but dot class file. Bytecode is nothing but dot class file is not mission dependent. Dependent mission dependent. So let us see what is mission independent. See, every system can contain a separate dot class file. For suppose if I develop any logic in Java logic in Windows operating system, I was just copying that Java file and I was executing in another operating system. So there also it can generate a separate dot class file. See, I'm just copying Java file. I'm not copying any dot class file. So every operating system can contain individual dot class file. So that is the reason whatever the bytecode you are having, the bytecode is independent to every operating system. So it can run on any machine. It can run on any machine with any processor, with any processor, with any operating system, with any operating system, full stop. This makes Java programs, this makes Java programs highly suitable for internet, highly suitable for internet. So this is nothing but what we are calling it as an system independent language. So seventh feature, what is the seventh feature we are having? Portable. Seventh feature is nothing but portable. Portable means yielding same results on all missions. On all missions is called portability. What we are going to call it as an portability. For suppose, see, you are developing one Java program in Windows operating system. For suppose, if you are executing the same program in another operating system, maybe the GUI is different, but whatever the output you are getting, the output will be same in both operating systems. So that is the reason you are calling Java is a portable language. Next, we have to discuss eighth feature. Eighth feature is nothing but interpreter. So what is the meaning of interpreter? Interpreter is nothing but whatever the source code we are having, so that will be converted into mission code by line. But when we are using interpreter, the performance is little bit slow. Why? Because line by line checking means it is going to take more time to execute a program. So why we are calling Java is an interpreted language? Why? Because Java execution engine, in Java we are having JVM. In JVM we are having execution engine. In execution engine we are having two parts, interpreter and JIT compiler. So let us see what is interpreted. So Java programs are compiled to generate bytecode. What it is going to generate here? Byte code. So this bytecode can be transported from one computer to another computer. Transported from one computer to another computer. So this bytecode can be run by JVM, with the help of information, help of information available in JVM. So that is nothing but what we are calling it as an interpreted. So ninth one is nothing but high performance. What is the ninth one we are having? High performance. Why Java is providing high performance? See, actually by using interpreter the performance is little bit slow. So to overcome this, we are using a concept like JIT compiler, which is present in JVM. Okay, so while running Java application, while running Java applications, interpreter inside JVM will run them slowly, So to increase the speed of a Java program, comma, a compiler is inside the JVM. A compiler is inside the JVM, that is JIT compiler. So JIT means just in time compiler. What we are going to call it as just-in-time compiler. So in interview, they will ask you one question like this. Interview question. What is the role of a JIT compiler? What is the role of JIT compiler? So let us see what is the role of JIT compiler. It is used to improve. It is used to improve. It is used to improve the performance of a Java program by increasing the speed of execution, so that is nothing but JIT compiler. Okay, to improve the performance of a Java program or to increase the speed of execution, we are using a JIT compiler. So now I would like to discuss about a 10th feature. Okay, so multi-threaded. So what is the meaning of multi-threaded? Thread is nothing but individual process in a program which is used to execute a block of statements to perform a separated task. So that is the definition of a thread. What is multi-threading? Multi-threading means by using this concept, you can perform multitasking. So that is nothing but multi-threaded. So let us see the definition. A thread is an individual. A thread is an individual process. Individual process in a program. Individual process in a program. So can execute each thread can execute a block of statements. Each thread can execute a block of statements and performs a separate task. Thus, multiple, multiple threads, multiple threads can perform tasks multiple tasks. So this is essential feature to design server side programs. So that is nothing but multi-thread. Now I would like to discuss 11th one. So that is nothing but dynamic. What we are going to call it as a dynamic. So we can develop program in Java which run on client and server machines. Client and server side client and server side on internet. So that is nothing but here we can develop some chatting program. Okay, already I told you na Java is a distributed technology. So and we can call it as a Java dynamic. It is a dynamic language. Why? Because if you want to develop any client side applications, we should use dynamic. That is nothing but client and server programs. Client and server on internet. So these programs are dynamically interact. These programs are dynamically interact with users on internet. Users on internet. So this is nothing but dynamic. So how many features we are having totally in Java? 11 features. In interview, they will ask you like this. Can you explain any 5 features in Java or can you explain all the features in Java? So you need to answer like this. So how many features we are having? 11. So what are they? Simple, object oriented, distributed, robust, secure, system independent, portable, interpreted, high performance, multi-threaded and dynamic. In next video, we are going to discuss about JVM architecture. Okay, thank you.